Pinpoint parachuted cargo drops in Rizal in Palawan, preparations and setup for the newly arrived High Mobility Artillery Rocket System or HIMARS for tomorrow's firing exercises, and the resumption of a Barangay Health Center construction aimed for completion next week are what's on tap in today's Balikatan schedule of activities. Our Patrick De Jesus has over more details in this report.
Rough, rocky road with almost an hour of travel from the town center of Rizal, Palawan before reaching the Sitio Kalupisan in Purok Tubo, Barangay Punta Baja. A barangay health facility is being constructed here. The workers consist of the U.S. Marines and the Philippine Navy, as the project, which started in March, is under the Balikatan. Filipino and American troops work hand-in-hand to finish the construction of this barangay health facility by next week or before the end of Balikatan 2024 exercises. One of the threats in Rizal town is the deadly malaria, wherein a case was also recorded last month. This is a disease born of a parasite derived from an infected mosquito bite. The health center being built will be of great help, so residents, particularly Palawan's indigenous group living far in the mountains, won't have any trouble going to their municipal health center.
This project specifically, there's over 200 households in this local area that it's going to directly benefit to provide better access to medical care.
Nakipag-coordinate kami sa LGU, tinanong namin yung pinaka-main concern ng area. So, yung area na to po, ang kanilang reklamo is usually mataas yung malaria dito sa site. Marami pa po kasi sa taas, mga IP. Tapos parang nahihirapan na silang tumawid. Imbes na bumaba is parang nag-aalangan na sila na mag-seek ng medical help. Kaya parang tinitiis na lang nila yung sakit. So, ang purpose po nito is parang mas malapit na sa kanila.
These projects are not just being constructed in Rizal, but also in other parts of Palawan and northern Luzon. This is where it's clear that Balikatan is not only about military exercises, but also focuses on humanitarian and civic assistance, in which American troops are learning from Pinoy soldiers.
Their resilience and their toughness in this climate is really impressive and good for us to emulate. You know, we come from a little bit of a cooler climate typically, so that's great. And then also just the way that they work, they are really diligent. And then one of the things, construction specific, that I've been really impressed on, the way that they do steel work. They do a lot of stuff by hand more quickly and more accurately than we would normally do with power tools. Like, they are exceptional at making the best of their situation. So that's been really great for my troops to see, and it's been awesome to partner and learn in that way.
We also met Second Lieutenant James Estilori, a U.S. Marine with Filipino bloodlines. This is his first time in the Philippines, and he feels honored in tracing his roots here in the country.
My grandparents are from the Philippines. On one side, they're from La Union. The other side is from Cebu, so Ilocano and Visayan. But I grew up in the United States. So did my parents. So pretty cool to be back. This is my first time in the Philippines. I'm very fortunate. I'm very grateful that serving in the United States Marine Corps has brought me back here. You know, service is part of the reason why my family got here in the first place. So to do everything full circle, it's surreal.
Meanwhile, from a NC-212I aircraft of the Philippine Air Force, a parachuted cargo containing food and medicines landed on Patag Island for Filipino troops stationed there. This aerial resupply operation was successfully conducted on April 27, while the multilateral maritime sale of Balikatan 2024 was underway in the West Philippine Sea. Aerial resupplies are part of the AFP's operational mix option to ensure the regular delivery of personal necessities of soldiers stationed in the WPS. In San Vicente, Palawan, the High Mobility Artillery Rocket System or HIMARS of America arrived today. It will be utilized in a live fire exercise in Rizal, Palawan, together with the Philippine Army's 105mm howitzer tomorrow. Patrick De Jesus from the National TV for a new and better Philippines.